back to the channel. So I felt like cooking something in my slow cooker today. I wanted something that would be done by the time dinner came around. So I'm going to be making my favorite meal, one of my favorite meals, my slow cooker slash crockpot chili. So it's one of my favorite recipes to make during the fall season. Fall is my favorite time of year, by the way. And so it's really cozy. It's nothing better than to cozy up with a bowl of chili and watch a movie in the evening. I mean, that's what I like. I don't know. But it's my favorite time of year, and that's what I'm going to make tonight. And also, I have other videos coming up soon. Because it's my favorite time of year, I have a lot of soup and like stew recipes and cozy recipes that really work with fall. So if that's something you guys would like to see, comment down below. Let me know what type of recipes you guys like. But anyways, enough talking. Let's start cooking. Alright, you guys, so we're going to start out with a list of ingredients. Go ahead and screenshot this if you need to, as it lists everything that I'm going to be putting into this chili, okay? Just to highlight, you can use ground beef, ground turkey, or you can definitely go meatless if you desire that. But go ahead, make note of this list because this is going to be everything you need. Alright, so let's move on to cooking. Alright, so let's chop up some vegetables. You're going to need a whole yellow onion, about medium size, not too big, and some garlic. We're going to use 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to show you what I do with that later. But go ahead, peel your onion, and we're going to dice this up into small pieces. Next, you're going to need 1 whole bell pepper, green bell pepper. Now, you can use a jalapeno pepper or you can use serrano peppers as well. Jalapenos if you like a little bit of spice like I do, but I skipped out on it because I got kids and I'm not trying to kill them. So let's get started on the ground meat. I have some olive oil in my skillet right now, and make sure you have your heat up high. You want the meat to brown. If you have it too low, the meat is going to boil and it's going to come out kind of gray, and you're going to miss out on that good flavor. So make sure you have your heat high. Don't be afraid of high heat, y'all. And once that meat hit the pan and it sizzles, you know you have your pan hot enough. So we're going to go ahead and add that to the pan and let that brown up. You'll know it's really good when it starts to get that like dark brown kind of crust over the meat. That's really good stuff, y'all. So don't miss out on that. Turn your heat up. So next I'm going to go ahead and add some salt and some pepper to the meat. I like to add it while the meat is starting to cook. I feel like it's incorporated in the meat better that way. I always say add salt and pepper to your preferred taste, and don't be afraid to taste your food, guys. So when the meat is done cooking, go ahead and give it a try and make sure that you have enough salt and pepper on it, that it tastes good. So we're going to go ahead and cook up this ground beef, making sure you're keeping that heat high, maintaining that high heat. And once this is done, we're going to go ahead and take this to our crock pot. So we're going to pour our cooked ground meat into the crock pot, and then we're going to set that aside. We're going to cover it and set that aside for later. We're going to add some more ingredients to that. So just a moment. So now we're going to replace that skillet back onto the stove, and we're going to turn that heat back up into a medium-high heat, and we're going to use the leftover oil in the skillet to cook our onions and green peppers. I like to cook my onions and green peppers first. I like to sweat them out just a little bit. I don't cook them all the way, but just to sweat it out a little bit, and then I'll put them into the crock pot. You can do that. You don't have to do this, but I think it's better if you do. So after your onions have sweat out a little bit, you're going to go ahead and add in about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. You're going to mix that around and get it well incorporated into your onions and your peppers. The tomato paste is going to help deglaze the pan, and that's going to add a ton of flavor to the chili when it's done. So once your onion, bell pepper, and tomato paste is well incorporated, it should have a consistency kind of like this. And we're going to go ahead and add that mixture into the crock pot, and we're going to mix it in with our cooked ground beef. And once we're done with that, we're going to move on to all of our other ingredients. So now we're going to go ahead and start adding our beans. Like I said, I have dark red, light red, and black kidney beans. I like a variety in my chili, but if you don't like one or the other, that's fine. You can leave it out, and you can also leave the beans out. I just like the extra added beans. Go ahead and add your Rotel tomatoes. I just used 1 can. I used a 28-ounce can of tomato sauce. I added in 1 packet of the Lipton onion soup. You can use the beef flavor as well, that works too. I added in some dried thyme. I also added in some dried parsley, and I added in some dried oregano as well. So now I'm going to add in my 3 garlic cloves. I added these in whole because I didn't want to mince it up. It's easy to just take it out and you still get the flavor. If you want to mince it, go right on ahead, but I didn't feel like doing that today. So now I'm adding in some cumin. I'm also going to add in some cinnamon. Trust me, you do not need a lot of this. A little bit goes a long way. So just a pinch of cinnamon. I'm also adding in a big helping of chili powder. We're going to add in more salt as well. As usual, use salt to your discretion. Make sure you're tasting your food and making sure that you have enough salt in it, okay? We're going to add in some more black pepper, and that can be to your taste as well. I like a lot of black pepper, so I add a lot in this one. Go ahead and throw in your 1 chicken bouillon cube. And then I added in some cayenne pepper. You can skip this if you don't like spice, but I like a little spice in my chili. And then we're going to add in about 2 cups of water. Alright, so now it's time to mix up all of those ingredients. Make sure you mix it in well so that it cooks evenly. Making sure your garlic is spread out throughout the pot. Now that all my ingredients are mixed in together, I'm going to cook this for 4 hours. That's all I'm going to need for this one. But feel free to cook this as long as you like. If you need to cook it for 10 hours, go ahead and do that. But we're going to get this thing cooked and my house is going to smell good. Alright y'all, here's the finished product. My house smells so good. It is dinner time. We're gonna go ahead and mix this chili up and get ready to have dinner. So what I did was I went on ahead and took out the whole garlic cloves because I don't want to risk anyone taking a bite out of those. That wouldn't be good. But I'm gonna just fish those out really quickly, and then we're gonna go ahead and have some dinner. I top my chili off with some of my favorite toppings and a side of tortilla chips. Let me know in the comments below what you like with your chili. And if you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Until next time, bye y'all.